Good morning, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, sooner or later, if you live here, somebody is going to want your money. It might even be you, okay? But when it comes to putting your money into the Philippines, when it comes to investing in the Philippines, let's take a look at the realities of it, okay? Let's talk about it.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
All right. You know, it's inevitable. It will happen. It happens all the time. Somebody is going to say, hey, let's build a business that does this. Do you want to be a part of that? It's inevitable. People are going to do it. Well, let me tell you a couple of different things that we know as experienced business people, number one. Number two, as retired people. And then finally, number three, historically. Historically, what we've seen over the past 8 to 10 years here in the Philippines. First off, we measure everything we put our money into based on risk, reward, and return on investment. Okay? So should you. Number two, more so than that, you know what? Our community, our personal friends here, and even the community of subscribers that we have, they are all, for the vast majority, educated, intelligent, hardworking, and smart people. And when they are of moderate to large income streams. And that's great, all right? We can be friends with people that are worth far more than we are. That's for sure. But we'll never ask you for your money to invest in anything. That's for sure. So how often does this happen? Well, you can get a lot of different answers, but there are going to be people that ask you to invest. So what have we seen for investments? All right. Recently, in the past, like last year, we've seen multiple nightclubs be built or renovated on Fields Avenue, Walking Street, and even Clark. Okay? They've come, they're gone. All right? One of the largest recent renovations is a place named Eclipse. It's for sale. And they put a ton of money in that. And that was the most piss poor idea I've ever seen. To put as much money as they put into it, all right, into a club, a nightclub. A nightclub is traditionally where people go dance and drink and stuff like that. You have to climb a mountain of stairs in and out to get to their second floor. Horrible, horrible. Okay? You would know right off the get-go. When I say their investments were expensive, I'm talking about big dollars. I'm talking about a 1% share would have been about 30,000 US dollars. Best that I remember when we were approached. Okay? Our group of friends, our social friends, you know, we all sit around and we talk about, I wonder if I did this. I wonder if I did that. What would we do? And to an absolute T, the bottom line is none of it has ever made sense for any of us. None of us have said, oh, I got an idea, and be upset that everybody else said, no, that's stupid. That's not going to work. All right. Some of this is easy to see. Down the street from us, some company or group of investors came in, bought a piece of land or did a long-term land lease. I have no idea what, right? But they acquired this land. They leveled it, all right? They put up a 3-story, very nice construction building. The entire first floor, ground floor, all right, 90% of it is parking. They anticipated a lot of parking. I have a small entrance area, and when I say small, I'm talking about small in comparison to, a grocery store or whatever. But they have an entry area with a reception area, and then steps up to the second floor. Okay, and I think they have an elevator to the second floor too. All right, where the actual nightclub is, and they put a ton of money into this place, a ton. This thing was open a month. It seemed maybe 6 weeks. And then all of a sudden it was closed for renovations. Who knows what's going on there? All right. What we can say is that in the reality of a business, nobody spends 6 months building infrastructure and then turns around and closes it for renovations 6 weeks later if all is good. We've seen multiple vendors, restaurants, cafes, things like that come and go, all in the busiest sector of Angeles City. They just come and go. They absolutely do. Investing in a business in the Philippines is not for the weak. You've got to have money that you're willing, ready, and able to simply throw away, because the vast majority of times that's what we see happen. Okay. Now there are success stories out there. It's obvious. We have some friends that opened up a restaurant and bar, and it seems to be doing very well for them. And we are happy as can be. But the guy serves great food. He has great staff. So when you put together and he's attached to a hotel. So when you put all of these things together, all right, it has hope. It has promise for the future. But the vast majority of this stuff does not. Somebody is going to approach you. We guarantee it. Oh my God, that was loud. All right. At 3 a.m, that's very loud. At some point in time, somebody is going to approach you for you to invest in a sorry store or a fish store or this or that. The list is endless. All right. And our suggestion is skip it. Get away from it. Now, a lot of times that's going to be family. For those of you that have Filipino wives or partners, that's going to be family. And you need to learn how to say no. No, that's not going to work. You're far better off giving them an allowance than throwing your money into a business that's just going to waste away. The success rate of those things is minor, very, very minor. And you have very little control. I'm not going to get into the legalities of corporations here, what you can and cannot do, how you do control them and don't control them, and utilizing Class A, Class B, preferred and non-preferred stock. These totally different blog. Our point with all of this is that we see it happen all the time. Across the street from us would be a pretty damn good business location. I mean, this place stays full. Very, very full. We've seen 3 businesses come and go in the past 2 years in that one location, right across the street from where we live. And they couldn't make it. Now, I have high hopes There's a new place now that just opened across the street from us, a brand new law firm, and they put quite a bit of money into the tenant improvements there. So I wish them the best of luck, and I'll be looking to see what services they do offer. That's for sure. All aside, everything aside that there's no reason for you to open a business here in the Philippines, to invest in a business here in the Philippines, unless special circumstances are sitting there. And what would those special circumstances be? It would have to be a product or a service that nobody else offers. The bar to get into that business would have to be high, something that would not make it easy for others to copy your success. Control, the amount of money, location, and the experience of the people that are running it. And when you put all of that together, you'll find out that many of these just won't work. All we're saying here is that our opinion is investing in Philippine businesses as a retired expat is a dangerous proposition, a financially dangerous proposition. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing, or don't do it at all. Tell us below, what do you think? Otherwise, have a great day.